fighting the horse?
He's not providing me his information.
You're right. For what? I'm asking you for what again? Because you're a tyrant? Because you got a bully? You can do what you want?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I do. I maybe you understand what I'm saying. You work for me. It's nothing, and it's nothing.
Okay, but you're not telling me anything.
I'll tell you it's nothing. I don't know. Whoever called you, you need to go find them and ask them where it's at. I ain't calling you, so leave me alone.
Because we got reported a fight here.
There was no fight. I just told you there was no fight. It's black people having a misunderstanding. Ain't no goddamn fight. It's not black people having a misunderstanding.
Who is she to you?
That's my motherfucking sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else was out here with
I don't know. You got the call. They should have told you.
We got the call for a physical disturbance.
And
like
it wasn't one. They saw black folks having a good time. That's what they do. They see black folks having a good time. They think there's a lot of things going on, but it's not.
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. One of the things that makes these videos so hard to dismiss is how ordinary the situations always are. No weapons, no threats, no chaos, just regular people in regular places doing things that anyone has every right to do. And yet somehow that ordinary moment becomes a whole thing. Officers involved who didn't need to be. Questions asked that had no legal basis. And pressure applied to someone who simply chose not to give in to it. Auditors and cop watchers know this experience better than most. They've learned that exercising your rights and having them respected are two very different things. That difference is what this channel keeps putting on record. Not to attack anyone, but because the public deserves to see what's actually happening out there. Today's video is exactly that kind of moment. Let's get into it.
I just want to make sure that people can see you. So that Now, I'm disgusted with this. And it said their flag in between the oath to the Constitution. Do you have any blue stripes on you? He doesn't. He has an American flag. Doing good. The G.I. Joe stuff you could lose because you're not going to use it. We saw that in, in Uvalde. But I want to. Is there?
From around here, sir?
Oh no, I'm from California.
California.
Yeah,
okay.
My name's Chili. My channel is called Delete Law. Myself to you. I got no problem with you as a person. I hope that you quit this job as soon as you can and find something noble to do with your life. But I pray for your soul. Do you ever put people in handcuffs? Do you ever put people in handcuffs? When you can't tell me if you put people in handcuffs, because just so you know, there's a tracker. Last night you arrested 9 people here.
Okay.
That you don't understand that the torture cuffs that you put on people, I'm not going to grab you, dude. He keeps on flinching and shit before.
I have not.
So, well, let me just tell you the process. First, you torture me in cuffs. Then you slide me phobic, so it starts to freak me out. My shoulders are big and burly. That's why you're afraid.
Yeah,
and so then what happens next? You take me to total crap. I can't look at them in the eyes. I have to look at the floor. And then if I give any kind of resistance and don't give them next is they slam my head into the wall. That's happened to me once. So I don't ever resist now. I just let them put their fingers into a tiny room, make me strip down naked. And then you know what they do? They make me turn around, spread my butt cheeks and look up my butthole. Intravenous drugs? Do I look like I'm shooting up heroin? I seem pretty articulate, right? I got a guy in LA, I got a story on camera, now HIV positive. Because he got dropped off at a rape cage for a ticket, he's straight. He got raped.
Why are you running?
You don't have to be afraid of me. I can stand right next to you, dude. I'm like your brother. I'm not them off. But the flinching and shit, it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm not flinching.
Like you have no reason to be afraid of me.
Okay.
I'm not a violent person.
Are you a victim of anything here in McAllister City limits? If not, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh no, I don't have to leave.
Okay.
You can do whatever. You can't tell me to leave. As a matter of fact, you know you're out of order right now. But you know you're out of order. You know you're out of line.
Oh,
not just some joke here. I sue lots of cops. So you can't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business. I'm the citizen. You are supposed to be an authority. Why don't you say you're sorry? Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. You just misrepresented the authority you have. No, you said you're going to act. What are you going to do about it? You're not going to do a damn thing. And if you do, I'll sue you personally under court. And if you violated my rights, you face 2 years in prison. Do it. Or take your happy ass back to your office. Go. You've annoyed me. You don't tell me to leave a public building when I'm conducting business. I have ever misrepresent your authority. That's why people called me, and that's why I came here. I don't like it when people who have constitutional rights, his job is to uphold my civil liberties, to protect my rights,
I'm asking you if you need
to allow me to do my, and protect me in that process. That's his job. Are we at an impasse here? Because you've been flinching and you're scared me from doing my job?
I'm not going to physically do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to walk around here and take some videos.
Okay.
So if you come with me?
No, I don't have to come with
you. You can come walk around with me, man. You're supposed to be protecting my rights. That's why I'm so upset, because I'm a person.
You're upset with me. I'm not upset with you.
Well, because you went outside the boundaries of what you're supposed to do. That's right now. Okay, man. Well, listen, let me show you the areas you can film and let me show you the restricted areas. If you walk over here, sir, it's sign. So do me a favor, sir. Please don't go in the restricted areas. Hey, you know what, officer? No problem. I happen to do exactly as you asked me to do, and I won't go in those restricted areas.
This is public area.
Is there any other areas, sir, that you know the public what goes on in McAllister, Oklahoma?
This first level, this first floor.
This first floor?
Yes.
This area here, and then it kind of ends. Is this an interrogation room right here? Is this where it all is? This reports in there? You know what I feel like he's gonna trip over himself backing away. He's gonna trip. He's gonna play as he can't. I've already told him there's thousands of people who will watch this. All right.
There's nothing that
I mean, are you gonna you effed up, dude? You're on camera. You thought I was just some dunce cap who's a First Amendment frauditor. There's a bunch of fakes on YouTube who say they're for just damn thing about America, and they openly say they hate the Constitution. Those people are tyrants just as bad as half a year for upholding rights instead of law enforcing.
Well, I think it consists of both. Yes.
No, my wife beats me up, and I call you, and you come into my home to protect me because my wife beat me up, and there's enforcer. Then you're looking to arrest me for the marijuana instead of upholding my rights. Well, I just want people to realize because your perspective will affect the job we hired you to do. You know, you're here to protect our rights.
Okay. This situation is interesting because it shows both sides contributing to the tension. On one hand, the auditor was clearly exercising rights that are generally protected in public government spaces. Recording in areas open to the public and asking questions about government operations are important parts of transparency. The Constitution was written with the idea that citizens should be able to observe and question government officials without fear of punishment. When public buildings are open to the public, officials should expect a certain level of scrutiny. At the same time, the auditor's approach seemed far more confrontational than educational. Rather than simply documenting the facility and asserting his rights, he repeatedly insulted the officer, questioned his character, and made personal attacks about his profession. While criticism of government officials is protected speech, constantly provoking someone often shifts the focus away from the actual issue and turns the encounter into a personal argument. The officer also deserves some criticism. Telling someone to leave a public building without clearly explaining a lawful reason creates confusion and can make it appear that authority is being exercised based on personal preference rather than established rules. Public officials should be able to explain restrictions clearly and confidently, especially when dealing with citizens who are questioning government actions. What stands out most is that the encounter eventually moved toward a reasonable outcome. The officer explained which areas were public and which were restricted, and the auditor agreed to stay within those boundaries. That simple conversation accomplished more than all the arguing that came before it. Overall, this situation shows why professionalism matters. Citizens should be free to exercise their rights, but those rights are most effective when used responsibly. Likewise, government officials build trust when they respond with patience, knowledge, and respect instead of frustration.
Hi there.
How's it going, brother?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right, man.
Yep. This report here is private.
It is? Mm-hmm. Better get that door locked then, because there ain't no sign on it.
Yep.
No, thank you. Real.
It was locked.
Yes, not. It's all dark back there.
Hey, back up here, guys.
What's going on?
Back up here. This is private police stuff down here. This is not accessible to the public. Come on up.
It was accessible to me.
Come on up.
You want to use some manners, bud?
No, I'm asking you right now to come on up here, please.
You were asking pretty aggressively. I just told you that there needs to be a sign or it needs to be locked.
Come on up here. Get up here.
What's going to happen if we don't?
Well, the police is on the way.
You need to come up. You're not allowed down there.
No.
The police are on the way?
Come on up here. This is what you guys do. I know what you guys do. We've gotten emails. But I'm not telling you that's a restricted area down there.
Well, it doesn't look restricted, man. In order for it to be restricted, it's got to be...
It is.
It's got to be locked or it's got to have a sign on it, buddy.
Get up here.
This guy's just a clown.
Age 3, age 9.
Age 3.
Signal tell them. Come on, guys.
Come on, man.
So you're not going to move?
Not unless I'm threatened.
I gotta finish my water first, man.
My boy's drinking his water, brother. You gotta give him a second.
It's good to my water. Filtered and everything.
How you guys doing?
All right, man. Yourself?
You guys need to step out of there. This is not public access area.
What we explained, man, was that there's got to be a sign or it's got to be locked for it
No,
to be.
it does not. You guys do not have access down there. There's
So
private
what?
records.
Right, I get that.
You guys don't have access.
Okay, so what law is that you're talking about? Because I've read the trespass laws. It says
Okay.
nothing about that.
Okay, the general public is not allowed in this area. You guys need to step out.
I get that. You guys need to put signs on that or lock it, or else the public is allowed down here. This is all of our building. The only thing that would make it obvious to certain types of people that they're not allowed down here is signage. Other than that, I can't take your word. That's like you saying to me, this is a 40 miles an hour zone, and then I don't see a speed limit. I mean, you expect me to just take your word for that as well?
Well, yes.
No.
I'm a police officer.
No, you guys lie all the time, man.
No, we don't.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know you personally, but there's a whole Brady list of you guys out there that have lied on the stand.
Why are you standing down there anyway?
Because we've been getting unlawful orders to come up there.
Why are you down there in the first place?
Because it was publicly accessible.
Well, no, that's ridiculous.
Well, if it wasn't publicly accessible, how did we get down here?
Well, you shouldn't even have been back here in the first place. Down that way.
Where does it say that, dude?
Huh?
Where does it say that?
First of all, you guys need to step up here right now.
What's going to happen if we don't?
You're going to be arrested for trespass.
And after I told you it's not in the law.
This is an area where the public does not have access to.
Where the public we got access. But if we don't leave, you're going to...
I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying I'm going to talk with the supervisor. I'm just saying that is a possibility.
Yeah. No, I hear you, dude. And I told you, it doesn't say that in the statute. The whole way the law works is if the law doesn't say you can't do it, then you can do it.
Damn for you. All right. So why are you guys doing this? Just to start a ruckus with people? Or?
We didn't make anybody come down here. We were going to come down here, record what we could see, which was nothing because it's all dark, and then leave.
Okay.
But then when people come out and start acting like they've got authority over me when I pay their paychecks, that's what makes me stand down here longer, just to show you guys are paid by the public. We don't pay you guys to boss us around. We pay you guys to enforce the laws. And the laws doesn't say that, a public or a citizen cannot enter a publicly accessible area. The thing that would make it not accessible would be a sign or a locked door. But you can't just look at a door that's completely open with no signage.
There's a gate across here.
And the gate is open. There's not a sign on it. You've got no idea. For all I know, that's a baby gate to stop kids from falling down the stairs. There is nothing on there that would indicate that this is not a publicly accessible area. And for all I know, you just don't like what I do. I mean, how do I know that you just don't like what I do and you're just trying to restrict my travel?
Because I think you're out just to try to cause problems with law enforcement.
Right, I get that. But I didn't call you. I didn't make you come here. We weren't going to do anything. If you know what we do, then you know we just record and we leave. So you came here to be on camera, essentially.
What's that? No, you. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've done what you need to do.
No, we got interrupted as soon as we reached the foot of the stairs.
You guys can leave now.
I know, man. If we're free to leave, then we're free to stay.
Yeah, so go ahead and leave.
I get you, man. How about this? How about you leave us alone?
This is my building. I'm responsible for the safety of people in this building.
This is my building.
This is a building where I work, and I'm responsible for the safety of what goes on inside.
That's fine. You want to follow us?
You're not going any farther down that way.
No. What happens if I do?
Because there's private records down there that you're not supposed to be seeing.
That's your responsibility to keep them private.
That's right. I will. I'll keep you out of there.
With force?
If I have to.
Okay. How are you going to fit in between us, man? You look like a pretty big guy. We're both pretty big guys.
Well, if I want to go down there, I'll find a way to get through you guys.
I hear you. Whatever's necessary.
Yeah.
So, if I did something like this, what's happening, man?
Well, if I have to go down there, then, you know, I'll move you guys out of the way to get back up there.
You can come down. I mean, I'll step down, and you can come on through us here. We'll create an opening here.
Okay. Guys, why don't you just come back up on here? Look, I don't want an argument or a problem with you guys.
I don't want a problem with you either.
Okay, then step on up here and we won't have a problem.
Right. The whole thing is it's not your building. It's our building. We all pay taxes.
Do you live in Hagerstown?
For all you know, I do. I'm not identifying.
Where do you live at?
I'm not telling you that.
I don't think you do live in Hagerstown.
Well, that's fine. You can think that all you want, but this is a public building, not a Hagerstown citizen-only building. This is a public building. Okay. We all pay taxes to pay for this building. This isn't your building. Okay. And you trying to tell me what to do in my house is just as ridiculous as me telling you what to do in your house.
Okay, thank you.
How ridiculous. So what do you do, man? You just sit at the desk? You're a beat officer? Okay. Are you sworn in as an officer? You don't know? Okay. That's pretty crazy.
Huh? Yeah, buddy. Hello? Hello? He's on the phone with Eric.
So did he say arrest if we don't come up here? Is that what he said?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll come out if you guys are gonna threaten to arrest us, but if not, then
You would just stay down here until town hall closes?
I mean, if that's what it takes to get it through your head, man, that this is our building. You don't own this building. And the contempt that you have for the public is insane. I mean, you're not putting on a good show at all. You're just like, yeah, I get it, man. You like freedom and hate it, so screw you guys. I get it, man. You're a government agent. Like, you know, if the Soviet Union was still around. What'd you figure out, man?
Have fun, gentlemen.
In this situation, things got tense over a simple misunderstanding. These guys were just trying to film in a public area, but the officer and the guy in charge of the building started acting like they were breaking some serious rule. The thing is, the area wasn't clearly marked as restricted, and the door wasn't locked. If something's really off limits, it should be obvious, right? A sign or a locked door would make it clear that people can't go there, but without those, it's kind of hard to just assume it's off limits, especially when the public is supposed to have access to the building. The officer's reaction seemed a little overboard. He was trying to push them to leave without explaining exactly what law they were violating. It felt like he was more about control than actually following the law. I get that he's trying to protect a sensitive area. But the way he went about it wasn't really cool. The fact that the guys were just filming shows, they weren't doing anything wrong or illegal. They were just making a point about public access. It's a reminder that both citizens and public workers need to understand the rules more clearly. When things aren't clearly marked, there's confusion. Everyone needs to chill out and communicate better instead of jumping straight to threats or trying to throw their authority around. It's all about making sure the law is followed fairly, not just flexing power.
I might got kicked by a horse.
You got kicked by
I might got kicked by a horse. I might got kicked by a horse, then what? I'm fighting the horse.
He's not providing me his information.
You're right. For what? I'm asking you for what again? Because you're a tyrant? Because you got a bully? You can do what you want?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, I do. Maybe you understand what I'm saying. You work for me. It's nothing, and it's nothing.
Okay, but you're not telling me anything.
I'll tell you it's nothing. I don't know. Whoever called you, you need to go find them and ask them where it's at. I ain't called you, so leave me alone.
Because we got reported a fight here.
There was no fight. I just told you there was no fight. It's black people having a misunderstanding. Ain't no goddamn fight. You got black people having a misunderstanding.
Who is she to you?
That's my motherfucking sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else was out here?
I don't know. You got the call. They should have told you.
We got the call for a physical disturbance.
And
like,
it wasn't one. They saw black folks having a good time. That's what they do. They see black folks having a good time. They think there's a lot of things going on, but it's not. Now here y'all go, because black folks standing up for themselves. Now look how y'all acting. Saturday act when black folks stand up for themselves. Black folks can't stand up for themselves. We don't got rights.
Is there a reason why you don't want to give me your name?
Yeah, I don't like you.
You don't like me?
Yeah.
That's fine, but
I don't like you. No, you don't.
On you.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I ain't breaking no crime.
I got confirmation that you were involved in.
I wasn't. They lied. What cameras?
The cameras.
What cameras?
The city.
Hey, that was no confrontation. Ain't no victim saying I'll take it.
I don't need a victim for
Yeah, how you
disorderly
gonna?
conduct.
They want no disorderly conduct. We wrestling. We playing. What are you talking about? We can't play, so we can't have a wrestle play. We can't wrestle play.
You're not telling me what
I'm
happened.
telling you, we can't wrestle play. I'm asking you, could we wrestle play? I'm asking you, could we wrestle play? I'm asking. I don't got to, and I'm asking, could we wrestle play? You work for me, lady. Yeah, I'll pay taxes. You work for me.
I work for you.
I'll pay taxes, lady. Don't you get paid by the taxpayers? Do you get paid by the taxpayers?
What is your first name?
Do you get paid by the taxpayers?
What is your first name?
Do you get paid by the taxpayers? Do you get paid by the taxpayers? I'll pay taxes.
You're not going to give me your name?
For what?
I just told you why you need to give me your
No, you
information.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. That ain't the reason why.
Yes, we did.
The reason why
we
I
got
excitement.
called here for a physical
And I'll tell you, it's
disturbance.
not one.
We were told you were involved.
Okay, I'm not.
And you need to give your
People, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm not. They lied. People
They
lie.
lie?
Yeah, people lie.
The traffic cameras lie?
Yeah. You say you got called on that traffic camera line? Yeah, you know. They lie. Traffic camera line too. Everybody lying. Now,
You're not going to tell me what happened here today?
Ain't nothing happened. You want to make something up? Hey, I got kicked by a motherfucking pony with a horn on his head.
You got kicked by
a unicorn. That's what it's called. I got kicked by a unicorn. If a woman can think she a man, I got kicked by a unicorn.
You got kicked by a unicorn?
If a woman can think she a man, I got kicked by a unicorn. Okay, can I go now? Can I go now? I'm gonna go home. Can I go now? I'm asking, can I go now?
Sir, what happened?
Hey, no, I got kicked by a unicorn. Yeah, with a rainbow going over his head.
What happened to your cheek?
I got kicked by a unicorn.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
No.
What's your last name?
I got kicked by a unicorn.
What's your last name?
This situation is frustrating because it shows how quickly a vague call can turn into pressure on someone who hasn't done anything wrong. The man was standing on a public street explaining over and over that there was no fight, no victim, and no problem. It sounded like a family moment that got misunderstood, which happens all the time. Instead of confirming facts and moving on, the officer chose to push harder, acting like the call itself was proof of guilt. That's where things went off the rails. What really stands out is the demand for ID without clear reason. A phone call saying something might be happening shouldn't be enough to force someone to identify themselves, especially when there's no injury, no witness backing it up, and no one asking for help. Rights don't disappear just because someone else felt uncomfortable or made assumptions. The man kept saying nothing happened and the officer never pointed to anything real that said otherwise. The tone of the interaction also matters. Once the officer stopped listening, the conversation turned into a power struggle instead of a fact-finding moment. That kind of escalation doesn't calm situations. It makes them worse. You could feel the frustration building, especially when the man talked about being treated differently and not being believed. Whether you agree with how he expressed himself or not, that frustration didn't come from nowhere. The most concerning part is that the camera went off right when things got serious. Without video, there's no clear record of what happened next, and that's dangerous for everyone involved. This situation is a reminder that rights only work when they're respected and that police should rely on facts, not assumptions before turning a simple call into a confrontation.
Rights.
That's fine, but we still need to know who you are, right?
What's going on, folks? Auditing America. We're in Houston, Texas. I'm out with Mr. Manco, and we're doing a First Amendment audit.
No. Is it City Hall?
Oh. You can just, you're gonna take a picture. That's okay? You're gonna take a picture.
Are you a cop? Sorry? Are you a cop?
Police officer.
You're a police officer. Why is he denying entrance?
Why is he denying entrance? He's not denying the entrance. In order to come in, you have to sign on this act to show your picture ID.
To come into the public building?
Yes.
Why is that?
We have postings. That's what they ordered for the building. It's a government building, and that's what they're saying.
I know, but what about our Fourth Amendment right? This is a public building. We have the right to conduct business here without anonymously as well. And then they want to make you go through the rapey scan, taking you out of your rights. Rapey scan, Jesus. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yes, I'm Officer Miss Green. My badge is 658.
I appreciate you, ma'am.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, how are you, sir? Good.
Good. How you doing?
Good to meet you, Enrique.
Earl Armstrong. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm a photographer. I go around the entire country doing videos in publicly accessible areas. I've been probably hundreds of city halls. I understand this is Houston. It's a different place, but I'm concerned about them not letting me conduct business here anonymously.
Okay,
They want my ID.
Right. And you have an issue with showing your ID?
Well, I have an ID. I don't have a problem with showing it, but I'm working on a video about constitutional rights.
That's fine, but we still need to know who you are. I mean, right? Can we ID you? Find out who you are?
Well, you can if I give you my ID.
Yes.
But the thing is, sir, I'm the type of person that I love and I respect the Constitution. Mm-hmm. And you, as a police officer, you took an oath to my Fourth Amendment.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I'm not committing a crime. I'm not suspected of, of any crimes. So, if I would like to conduct business here anonymously, you guys can't deny that.
Okay, so that's the rules for here. Then we got to follow the rules, right? Since you believe in following the rules, right?
Well, you're a law enforcer, not a rule enforcer, sir. With all due respect, you can't just get me to waive my rights if I want
so
to.
What is that? So you want to come to this building anonymously?
I want to
go around and know who you are.
No, I want to come. No, sir.
Okay.
I would like to conduct business and
What kind of business?
I want to do public records requests from this building. I have the right to do that without giving out my name. So
I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, trust me. I'm the expert at this. Not you, sir.
I'm sure you are. So, do you have an issue with showing us your ID? If it's not an issue,
it's not an issue. I'm not wanted. I mean, unless by a lot of women. But, sir, it's just I'm doing a video about the Constitution. So I'm not trying to be rude to you in any way. Could you at least help me with the form? Okay, just give me the form.
You have to request it. It has to be like an email, and they have to pay for the record.
And that's fine. I'm here to pay for it. But we want to tell we have thousands of viewers, and we want to let them know that we're welcome at the city hall. Once you get here, you don't have your First Amendment. He said I can't take